Hey everybody, it's been a while. Lots of stuff has happened, I guess, since we went away and came home. And I've been pretty busy lately, so I thought I'd answer questions today on a lovely Saturday. And we're about to play B-Stock tonight in Bolton, which is always a good time. Alright, so let's answer some of these questions. Uh, that's a hard question to answer because they're all like so awesome in different ways. I really liked Cardiff, even though it was kind of bittersweet because it was the end, but it was all standing audience, which I always love. It's a better energy right off the bat, so that was really good. But Edinburgh was awesome because it was a cool city. It was the first show, so it was a lot of excitement for that. Birmingham was amazing because we got to meet people we knew, so that was cool. It was a great show. Kind of felt like the ball started rolling right after that show. Um, yeah, Manchester was cool because everyone there was really rowdy, and I liked that. Um, yeah, they were all really awesome in their own way. Sheffield was good, even though I that day in Sheffield, um, I wasn't feeling very well that day. But funny how that happens because when you go on stage, just everything kind of goes away and you feel better. So that was a pretty cool gig, and I think the band thought that was the best one for them. So it was good energy, and yeah. So I guess Cardiff a little bit more than everything else, just mainly because the standing room. I think if they all had been standing, it would have been even better. But I think our hopes were like so far surpassed because it was such a great response after every show. Even though sometimes the audience seemed, into it, but kind of mellow. But yeah, London was really cool too because we started early and we were worried that uh, no one was going to be in there because no one knew that we started earlier than usual because of the curfew on Sunday. And yeah, everyone actually ended up coming in for us. That was really cool. And I think we got a really good response that day. So also met North Dublin at that show too, which is pretty cool, even though there was no bars open. But anywho, they were all great. The next question was, I guess on the video, you see my little bit of rage about the whole tap situation there. It's not everywhere. I think now they've realized that one faucet would be better than two separate ones. Um, so yeah, that was my hugest irritation about the UK. But other than that, the whole bar closing at I don't know 12 or 11 or sometimes 10:30, really frustrating because obviously we don't always want to go to a club. Sometimes we do, but not very often. We're kind of more pub, kind of hanging out kind of people, and that was kind of frustrating because a couple times after the shows we want to go somewhere and have a drink, and most places were closed, especially London. Because I think when you think of London, you think of it as a city that would be pubs open till all hours of the morning, and it's not. So it's probably more in small towns that happens. So that was kind of frustrating. It's the only other strange kind of thing because here pubs stay open as long as clubs stay open. It's not any different. Um, yeah, that's strange to me. They should fix that because I think you have a 24-hour drinking rule too now. So I think they'd have them some sort of set time that would be, especially if people want to keep drinking, or people want to stay there. You just send everyone out drunk on the street. It seems like an odd way around things, but you do things differently over there. Like we always hope to get over there as soon as possible. Our fingers are crossed for the whole possible Scandinavian dates. I think that my dad might do. Hope to be invited along for those, and hope to be able to afford to get over there. I'm sure the plane rides are fairly expensive, but if we get invited, we will find a way. And yeah, for now, that's basically it. We have our plans are to hopefully get back over there as soon as possible. I'm gonna hope that maybe my dad invites us along if he does do dates, but that's all so up in the air right now. We still got a few months, but it'd be good to know as soon as possible so we can try and save. But yeah, so that's our plans. I think you're referring to maybe there's a clip in the video where we're maybe playing guitar together, or just maybe in general. I'm not sure. Um, it's obviously pretty cool because he's an amazing guitarist. So any kind of like tips I can pick up are always amazing to have. Um, Although he thinks very fast, I guess I'm similar like that. But he kind of goes, "Okay, do this, put your finger there, do this, do that," and I'm like, "What?" So is pretty cool, but I think he like doesn't realize how good he is sometimes, and not everyone can pick up things because he's been playing guitar forever. So not everyone can pick up things as quickly. I wish I could, but yeah, it's very cool having advice from him. Although sometimes he probably thinks that his advice in certain aspects of life means that I wouldn't eventually experience that. I'm not sure if that makes any sense, but yeah, I think a lot of times he thinks because he experienced it and he maybe didn't like something, then maybe his experience should tell me that I shouldn't even bother with it because it wasn't good for him. But that's any dad, I think. Yeah, it's pretty cool, especially because I don't see him very often. So any chance I get to get any advice or anything from him is always good. But hopefully in the future I'll see him more. Obviously, I feel like this is the best version of the band we've had to date. No offense to anyone else, but I feel like the energy on stage is awesome, and we have really good connection. Like our chemistry happened very quickly, and we have a great time. Obviously, you can see from the LGF UK, we have a good time hanging out with each other and playing on stage. So, um, hopefully, we keep being able to stay together and be able to write. The only frustration is that everyone has kind of crazy lives at the moment, and we don't get together enough. Probably that's my only like. I'm not happy, but obviously everything can always be better. So I'm definitely a person that wants perfection. So um, obviously, if we could hang out and jam and write every day, I'd be a very happy person. But life gets in the way of that, as I have found out recently with my new job, working excessive hours. But you gotta make money, I guess, to try and keep going, try and keep doing what we're doing. So very happy with our band at the moment. Knock on wood, it'll be good. And everyone knows I'm superstitious, so I don't like talking about things like that. Well, not to keep going on the drink situation, but drink prices over there are much better. If you stayed open long, man, that's why they don't stay open longer, because there's so many deals on drinks. I'm not sure what the biggest difference would be. I think people are pretty friendly over there too, so that's pretty good. It's similar to Canada. Hmm. Hi, hi, hi. Gross, you're wet. Yes. Oh, lovely though. Um, yeah, can't think of any other differences. Accent. Hmm? Hi. 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 Oh my gosh, you're funny. Okay. Okay. I know. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I know. Come on. You are a baby. Oh, little baby. Your attention. Okay. All right. I'm good. Thank you.